Should Christians celebrate Valentine's Day? Or is it a holiday that quietly pulls us away from what love is really supposed to be? Is Valentine's Day a harmless celebration of love, or has it become something Christians should approach with caution? Stay with me till the end, because the answer is not simply yes or no, and the reason behind your choice matters far more than the choice itself. Why this question feels so uncomfortable. This question makes many Christians uncomfortable. Some feel judged for celebrating Valentine's Day. Others feel judged for refusing to. Have you noticed how quickly people defend their position? One side says, it's just love. Why make it complicated? The other says, it's worldly and shallow. Why participate at all? But here's a question worth sitting with. If something is truly harmless, why do we feel uneasy examining it? And if something is truly wrong, why do we fear reflecting on it calmly? That tension tells us something deeper is going on. The question most people skip. Before we decide whether Christians should celebrate Valentine's Day, we need to ask a better question. What kind of love is Valentine's Day actually teaching us to value? Because Christianity is not against love, but it is very concerned with how we learn to love. Keep that question in mind. We'll return to it again. Who was Saint Valentine really? Valentine's Day is named after Saint Valentine, a Christian martyr. Not a romantic hero in the modern sense, not a symbol of indulgence or comfort, a martyr. He lived in a time when loving faithfully, protecting marriage, and remaining loyal to Christ could cost you your life. So here's a quiet but challenging question. What does it say when a day rooted in sacrifice becomes centered on convenience and expectation? That doesn't make Valentine's Day sinful, but it does make it worth reflecting on. From martyrdom to marketing. Over time, Valentine's Day slowly changed. From courage to poetry. From poetry to cards. From card to gifts. From gifts to pressure. Today, Valentine's Day often sends messages like, love should feel exciting. Love should be effortless. Love should always meet my expectations. But Christianity tells a different story. So here's a difficult question. What if Valentine's Day hasn't taught us how to love better, but has taught us how to expect more? What the Bible actually teaches about love. Let's be clear. Christianity does not reject romance. It does not reject affection. It does not reject joy, but it defines love differently. Biblical love is patient. It remains when feelings fade. It gives even when nothing is returned. So ask yourself, does Valentine's Day train us for that kind of love or distract us from it? Because love is not proven by one evening. It is revealed over time, especially when it becomes inconvenient. The silent pain Valentine's Day creates. Here's something we rarely talk about. Valentine's Day is painful for many people. Singles who feel invisible, widows who feel forgotten, elderly couples whose love no longer looks exciting, marriages quietly struggling behind smiles. Let me ask you something gently. If a celebration of love leaves many people feeling unlovable, what kind of love is being celebrated? Christian love never isolates. It never humiliates. It never excludes. When Valentine's Day becomes spiritually dangerous, Valentine's Day becomes unhealthy when it begins shaping our identity, when joy depends on being chosen, when worth depends on attention, when peace depends on expectations being met. So here's an honest examination. Does this day draw me toward gratitude or resentment? Does it invite generosity or comparison? Does it bring peace or pressure? Your answers matter more than your opinion. So, should Christians celebrate Valentine's Day? Here is the honest Christian answer. Christians may celebrate Valentine's Day, but Christians are not called to celebrate it without discernment. Two people can do the same thing. One grows in love, the other grows in disappointment. The difference is intention. Are you celebrating love or performing it? Are you expressing gratitude or seeking validation? A Christian way to approach Valentine's Day. What if Valentine's Day became quieter? Less about proving love, more about presence. Less about expectations, more about gratitude. Less about romance alone, more about love as service. For some, that may mean a simple act of kindness, a shared prayer, a gentle word. For others, it may mean letting the day pass peacefully without guilt or comparison. Christian freedom allows both. The question that settles everything. So here is the question that truly matters. Does this help me love like Christ? Or does it quietly replace his example with another one? Answer that honestly, and the rest becomes clear. Closing reflection. Valentine's Day is not wrong, but it is incomplete unless it reflects Christ-like love. Love that gives quietly. Love that remains faithfully. Love that does not demand applause. If this reflection spoke to your heart today, type, "Lord, teach me to love well," in the comments as a quiet prayer. If this video brought you peace or clarity, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who may be struggling during this season. True love is not measured by a day, but by a life quietly given in love.